That was brilliant, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, we rolling?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, y'all. If you just tuned in, man, go back to the video we just did. We're talking about our parenting, man, has really destroyed the youth and our kids, and the elder just gave y'all a beautiful example of rod of correction. I didn't even know that the son hadn't done nothing yet. He already set the trap in advance. So what am I saying? Rod of correction, like the elder said, tap into who your kid is. What triggers him? What makes him get that spunk in his day? What makes him go? And knowing the elder the way I know him, he'll figure out how take a little of that, oh, you like video games? Oh, okay. Whatever you like, it's a way you could parlay that like of theirs, you could parlay that into your advantage so they can get back in line.
Like, bro, this is a beautiful way to take their video game away from them. Just leave them one game.
Ooh.
Be like, you can play this one.
Yeah, take away the favorite one.
Take away all of them except for one. And if they want to be an asshole and play that one game, let them play it.
Yeah.
Get real good at that one.
Right.
The first one, the one that came with it. That's the one you gonna play. I ain't take that game. I took the game. He still got that one game he can play.
Right, he still can play.
Yeah, he can still play all day.
Right, but we all know.
He done mastered that game 100 times. That's the one you can play.
Right, hey, here he is. Man, this punk ass game, man. Shit, everybody, all my friends and shit, dog. They Call of Duty and shit, man. They got me playing bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But why he got you playing it though?
Right.
See, that's the thing, man. It's like, listen, bro. Mark 132, my elder, when you get a chance. We're gonna name this word, man. I titled it, but I can't even remember it, man. The severe disease of being under the power of a demon. That's what's happening today. There's a disease out here, man, where people are under the power of a demon, bro. He can relate to it. I can relate to it. The elder can relate to it. We've been trying to figure out the senselessness that's happening, man. We are in a time where the elder even said it best. Dog, mentally, we are whooped. Whooped. I'm talking about, you know how you call it when you whoop the matter, you whoop somebody so bad to where the matter is coming. It's like, bro, what is said in Mark 132, my dude?
Mark chapter 1, verse 32, and it reads, "And at even, when the sun did set, they brought unto him all that were diseased, and them that were possessed with devils."
So, people being possessed with devils, this ain't nothing new.
No.
It was going on in your house time, and it's even worse today. The beautiful thing about when Yahushua was on the scene, if you read a couple scriptures down, he healed us of that. He ain't came back, so guess what? You're fucked. If these scriptures is the only medication you gonna get to get you out of that possessed with the devil. But guess what? What if I told you, man? These people that's possessed with the devil, they'll look at you and be like, no. You possessed with the devil. It's like, dude, it's like, dog, we cannot make this up, man. Listen, if you get a chance, bro, I think it's Deuteronomy 32:17. You rappers, you stank ass rappers in particular, man. You sell your soul as niggas, man. What does it say, bro, in that Deuteronomy 32:17, man?
Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 17, and it reads, "They sacrificed unto devils, not unto Yahweh, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not."
See that? A lot of you fuck ass people have sacrificed to the devil. Worship the devil. Gangsta boo.
Yep.
just died maybe a week ago. Did you know she worshipped the devil?
Yeah.
Word has it. Let me just say this. Word has it. Being in 3-6 Mafia, that they was all into that type of shit.
Yeah.
Rituals and faggotry. You heard about DJ Paul was talking about the Crunchy Black.
Talking about meeting the devil.
Yeah, he talked about meeting the devil, and then he also recently just talked about how he was invited to a Hollywood party with DJ Paul and Juicy J, and it was all type of partying, sexing, drugging, and he mentioned that it was a particular room where it was a whole lot of fagging.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And basically, this is his words. Crunchy Black said DJ Paul told him that either him, Juicy J, or Crunchy Black, one of us gotta take one for the team if we want to get this movie deal. AKA get fucked in the ass on some gay shit. He didn't say which one did it. He said he wasn't going.
Damn.
He wasn't going. So what am I saying to y'all? People voluntarily sacrifice to the devil. Money is always one of those things that'll get you there. But what are we saying? There's people out here possessed with devils, and there's people that sacrifice the devil. But I'm going to tell you one even more nastier than that. If you can give us Proverbs 106 and 37. This is how you know you people are sick. Especially you R. Kelly, the parents of these so-called victims.
You say Proverbs what?
106 and 37. You so-called parents of the victims, or I'm going to just say so-called victims, R. Kelly victims, the parents. Psalms, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Psalms. Like your Psalms 106:37. Listen, man, it's not only about us being possessed with devils. It's not only about people sacrificing to the devil, but we was talking about the bad parenting in the last video, which have destroyed our youth and our young adult children. Check out what it says in that Psalms 106:37.
Psalms chapter 106, verse 37, and it reads, Yea, they sacrifice their sons and their daughters unto devils.
Come on, man. That's what the scriptures say. We ain't making this up.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at these
Christmas and shit.
yeah, you look at these the Bow Wow. Remember when Bow Wow came out?
Yeah.
All the sacrifices. Remember the one boy was talking about how they was being molested? What?
The B2K niggas.
Them.
Yeah.
The good son. What's the boy name? McConaughey. What the boy name? The
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
He, remember how they talked about how he was sacrificed?
Yeah.
Britney Spears was sacrificed as a child to the devil.
Corey Holcomb.
Yeah.
Corey
Haim.
And Feldman.
Yeah. B2K.
Orlando
Rasmus.
Brown.
Yeah. Orlando Brown. He telling a lot of juice, ain't he?
Yeah.
But you know what they're going to do? They're going to try to put him out there as going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But we all know better than that. What are we saying, dude? There's an extreme demonic devilish spirit that's out amongst us, dude. And we are privy to see this. Like, all three of us could see legions of demons on people. It's a spirit thing. It's not something you can just... in the spirit, you'll see it.
Yeah.
If the Lord is dealing with you,
You'll see it.
you're going to see it, man. Like I said, listen. Me and the elder, we had counsel, and there was an incident Christmas Eve where there was a. Can you share that story with them, man? With what the nigga did, the 18-year-old did after the altercation happened, dog. This is a clear example of a demon possessed individual. When you hear some of the things that's happening in the news, right away you can tell, like, oh, okay. See, it's a difference between mentally glitched out and devil possessed. It's two different perspectives. Mentally glitch is that you just blacked out. Devil possessed, it's a spell on you to where all you ain't even in control of what you're doing. You just doing shit. But the elder shared a story with me. He texted me yesterday, a story. We actually talked about it, but he actually went more in depth about it. And it's such a devil possessed, spirited story, man. You got him loaded, bro?
Oh, yeah, it's 17 seconds.
Oh yeah, con. Yeah. So we can't make this up, y'all. We just sharing with y'all. If y'all got spiritual eyes and ears, y'all can see this shit.
Beginning our first look at the suspect accused of killing a Milwaukee mom in front of her son on Christmas Eve.
Our Spencer Tracy joining us from MPD headquarters with what we've learned. Now the charges have been filed. Spence, what do you got?
Marion Danielson is accused of killing Sildian Torres. Police say Danielson mistook her car for another car with a previous altercation he had earlier in the night. Her family says she was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
He had to wake up on Christmas morning without a mom.
27-year-old Sildian Torres never made it home Christmas Eve. She was driving to her mom's house with her 7-year-old when she was shot and killed.
I absolutely would like justice and answers because she did not deserve this.
After a week and a half with no answers, Torres' family and friends are finally getting some. 18-year-old Amarian Danielson of Milwaukee is accused of killing her.
Unfortunately, it does seem like it was just wrong place at the wrong time, stray bullet.
According to the criminal complaint, just before the homicide, Danielson got into an argument with people at a corner store near South 33rd Street. Danielson says he shot at their Nissan as they drove away and they fired back. A short time later, Torres' Acura pulls out of a nearby alley, and investigators say Danielson opened fire. Danielson told police he wasn't really aiming. It was dark and he couldn't see anything.
Not only did they kill her, but they killed everybody else that loved her.
Danielson told police, in quote, he didn't mean to kill the lady.
The message that her mother has for the person that did this is,
Mi corazón no tiene rencor. Que Dios te perdone.
she doesn't have no hate towards you. She forgives you. She just wants you to realize what you did was wrong. And at the end of the day, we all have Judgment Day.
Danielson is charged with first-degree homicide as well as 2 counts of recklessly endangering safety. He is due in court tomorrow and faces up to 85 years in prison. Reporting live from Milwaukee Police Headquarters tonight, Spencer Tracy, Fox 6 News.
And we'll follow up with that tomorrow.
See that?
That's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. That's the kind of crazy shit that's going on around here.
The elder just showed y'all, and we have way more stories similar to that.
Fox 6 News is sponsored by your local Shibby
What are we saying, man? Dude,
This man said, oh, it was dark, you know. I was just shooting, you know. I didn't mean to kill the lady. Dog, you discharging a firearm into the dark?
see that? That's just like you blindfolded and just busting that.
Right.
Oh, trust me, I'm just busting. But
Right, I ain't finna hit nobody. Nigga.
Come on, what the devil made me do it.
Right, the man said it was dark, you know. I wasn't really aiming at nothing, you know. I was just dumping into the dark.
In other words, don't trip.
Right. Oh, I ain't mean to kill the lady. Dog, you was shooting a gun and like they brains don't
work.
Don't register that, bro. You can't just shoot a gun into.
Just like you just can't run your car into a motherfucker and think you ain't finna kill him.
Right, but see, that's them first-person shooter games. They done played them first-person shooter games their whole life. That shit is entrenched into their brain.
And it goes back to like we said before. Instead of them getting the proper parenting, they raising themselves.
This is what I used to do. I used to let Ishmael play all the violent games, but every once in a while I would walk past him and say, you know, this game is just a game. If you try that shit in real life, they're gonna fuck you up. I used to just randomly just to let you know,
Yeah.
this is a game.
Yeah.
You go out there and try that shit in real life. This not how it's gonna go.
Right.
I would just let's randomly say that every
Yeah.
once in a while, just to let you know.
Yeah.
You know, you can't. This all on TV.
Right.
You know, I think a lot of these youngsters don't know that.
So basically, what you was telling your son is don't get it fucked up.
Right, because you'll fuck around and go out there and be like, shit, you know, maybe I can. No.
Hell no.
Don't even think about it.
One carjacking, you know, on Grand Theft, you'll carjack 9 motherfuckers in one block.
Yeah.
But you don't realize in the real world, one carjacking carries 60 years.
Right.
So you done carjack this nigga on the corner, then you done pistol whooped him. That's 100 years right there.
And then on top of that, don't forget, the Lord
You just running around.
The Lord gonna get the mass hairs while you in there too.
Right, and then, I'm like, damn. So you playing Grand Theft, you be committing 1,000 years worth of crimes in one block effortlessly.
Right.
Smack this bitch, bow, carjack her, don't like the car, jump out, shoot this motherfucker, drag him out the car, smash off, run over 2 or 3 people before you leave the block.
And I can see him in court now. Well, that's how I thought it went according to the video games.
Well, this is what I suspect. I suspect that although they know the video game is not real, it's a blurred sense of fantasy and reality that takes place at some time. Almost that same line that's blurred when your favorite music come on and you start feeling better and driving crazy. Almost like a hypnosis almost.
Wow.
So you start getting hypnotized and want to do something wild.
Bro, listen. That how we look on time is we got one more video. We gonna close him out, man. Ecclesiastes
17.
7:17. Oh, you can stop him.